Hey guys,
Here,
Becky Wanyonyi here.
Rachel Wanyonyi.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
welcome to this episode. Today we'll be reviewing the China Square, our visit.
More like a recap that we did from our experience at China Square. Yeah, we just couldn't. There's been a lot of noise about the place, yeah. So we just caved in and went and experienced the place, as you've seen from the video that you just watched. And we'd just like to give an honest recap of the place, such that by the time you're planning to go, you know what to expect. You have an idea.
Right.
So I guess Becky can, give us a little background information about the place, like what is China Center, just in case for maybe
those who don't
you've not heard about it. Yeah, and I'm here telling you that it has closed the bars, and you're like, what is China Center?
Yeah. So basically, China Square, it's a Chinese-owned shop, like retail shop, that stocks a variety of items just across electronics, household goods, toys,
home appliances,
decor, just a wide range of items. And stationery, it has quite a lot of variety. It was opened here in Kenya in January 2023, and it's located at Unicity Mall, which is along Thika Road.
On your way to Ruiru.
Yeah, on your way to Ruiru, but it's just right next. The landmark that is next to it is KU, Kenyatta
University.
Yeah, and this is just that one store that caused a lot of uproar in the past month, especially among local traders who are trying to like contest the prices. They're like, hey, you guys, you're coming here, there's no middle points. Like they're trying to eliminate the middleman. Yeah, so they're more of the manufacturers and the retailers. So what's of us as like the local traders,
people who are importing, they have to incur other costs in the middle.
Yeah, so it was like more of there's no fair play, because their prices are a bit on the lower side.
Yeah.
So we're like, let's go and experience firsthand.
Which we did.
Yes, we did. Yes, so this is our honest review.
Yeah, so first things first, like how do you get to China Square? And there are two alternative ways. The first one, if you're privileged and you have your own private means, you can, just key it on Google Maps and you'll drive down to the place. That is the most preferable, the most advisable, because especially if you're going to do a lot of shopping, it is most convenient. The mall has quite a good, the parking space is ample. They even have an underground parking. I don't know whether there's been a scenario where people were too many such that someone didn't get enough parking space.
I think
maybe during the first days. Maybe if you went there during the first days and you had trouble getting parking space, maybe you can let us know in the comment section. But we found ample space, like the parking space is quite big, and they have an additional one in the underground.
And if you're using your public means, be sure to ensure that the matatus that you fly, they take you right next to.
They drop you off right
next to
at the mall, because it is just by the road.
Yeah. But there's an off-road kind of. You have to take an off-road matatu. The matatu is going to Ruiru. Because we took number 44 matatu, and they dropped us off next to KU. Yeah, so
which is quite a distance from the actual mall.
Yeah.
We actually had to connect. We had to board matatu number 146 going to Ruiru.
Sorry. Yeah.
Which dropped us off right at the entrance.
At the entrance of Unicity Mall. But if you're taking the matatus from town, I think you can get the Ruiru matatus along Ronalngala Street off Mumbi Street. There's some street off Ronalngala. If you ask around, they can actually direct you. Then it'll drop you off next, like just at the entrance.
Right at the doorstep. And then we also noticed that there are a lot of boda operators right outside the mall. This is very helpful, especially if you came via public means and you've done a lot of shopping. They can help you to carry your luggage to a place where you can comfortably grab a matatu, because you have to cross the road on your way back and walk a distance. It's not so much, but it's quite a distance, and it can be very hectic if you have a lot of luggage. So there's a lot of boda boda operators right outside the Unicity Mall, and they're willing to
help you around.
At a small fee.
At a small fee, definitely.
Yeah.
So the next point will be the time of visit. What time is actually convenient or best suitable to visit the mall? For us, we visited on a Thursday at 2 p.m.
in the afternoon.
And maybe our review varies depending on the time of visit. Because we heard that, maybe when you visit, you might have a different experience if you visit
earlier on in the day, just as soon as they open the doors to the mall.
Over the
weekends or on holidays.
So our review is based on the day we visited, which is on Thursday in the afternoon.
The mall was sparsely populated. There was no traffic at all along the aisles, no queues. So it was very smooth. It's only that there wasn't much to shop as well. So we overheard somewhere in the grapevine that traders usually visit the mall, the supermarket, very early in the morning as soon as they open the doors, and then they just grab all the new arrivals. Because there was a lot of empty shelves.
It was quite happy.
It was quite a surprise compared to what we had seen from the people who had visited, especially just January, as soon as it had opened. We were quite shocked. So I don't know. You tell us. By the time you're visiting the mall, did you find it packed? At what time did you visit?
When did you visit? At what time?
What is your experience? Was it well stocked as compared to at the time when we visited? Because I think the timing and the day of the week
just for context, we visited it on April. The month is April 2023 on a Thursday, mid-April. So I understand that for those who visited around February, they actually had it was a different experience. The place was very packed and there's quite a lot to choose from. So you can actually
for choice
comment
as per the reviews. And another thing that we would like to talk about is the price points. Yes. Hey, we were struggling to score for the bargain part. We
were like, what's the bargain here?
But sincerely speaking, I don't think there's any much difference shopping from this place as compared to buying from a local supermarket, or maybe Isili and where else? House of Leather,
Kamukunji.
Yes, so I'd suggest that, especially if you're going for a particular thing, maybe you're going to buy, maybe you want bed sheets. You know what you're going to buy. Do some price shopping. So by the time you're seeing the prices there, at least you're scoring a bargain. You're not just buying because you're at China Square. Because
I think you might end up buying because of the hype. There's been a lot of hype from bloggers and from everyone about this place. But if you go there impulse buying, honestly, you might end up buying things that you really don't need, and
or something that you'd have bought at the same price from
wherever.
Just maybe your local supermarket or at Isili. Because it's quite a distance, especially if you're coming from this other side of town. People from Westlands, if you have to cross the CBD to get to that point, then you had better be scoring a bargain.
Definitely. All right. So the next point will be on variety, like the product variety. So guys, I can say that their specialty is basically, their variety is wide. They have toys, curtains, home decor,
stationery,
appliances, stationery, gifts, party stuff. So the sports,
sports equipment.
So, but
hardware,
that's true. Like more of construction kind of things. But okay, unfortunately, when we visit,
I feel like some areas were, what is the word, badly understocked. The stocks department was intact. You'd find whatever you want. Same goes for hardware and I don't know, maybe the carpet section. But when it comes to places like the decor, home,
like the cutlery, the flowers.
Those two knickknacks that a lot of people were showing us on the internet, we didn't find anything. We didn't see anything.
In fact, the shelves were literally empty.
The candles, the candle holders,
the humidifiers, just home decor.
Nothing.
There was nothing to write home about.
And the small things like headphones, because I'd spotted some nice headphones online. I was like, I'd love to.
iPods, such kind of things.
They were not there at the time that we visited.
Yeah.
I also thought that they'd be selling some nice, maybe things like face masks.
Yes, and more of like gift kind of souvenirs.
Yeah.
Something close to House of Leather, but also I felt like the collection was very limited. And I heard someone say that it's more of a one-stop shop, more of a Kamakunji, Isili, and House of Leather combined.
But we didn't get the experience. I cannot quite say that with finality. I don't know, maybe by the time you're visiting, maybe after you've watched this blog, they would have restocked and you're going to get a different experience. Or maybe you're going to visit at a different time from us.
Yeah.
Please do let us know. We'd love to know. Maybe we went at a wrong time and we can arrange to go back
again
at a time or on a day that is most favorable.
Yeah, or maybe whatever the rumors on the grapevine, maybe they're actually true. Like maybe the traders usually shop in the mornings.
Yeah.
And by the time the evenings come, there's nothing much.
And if that's the case, I'd advise that the mall gets the supermarket. I don't know what to call it. Is it the store? Yeah, the store gets they work on a reserve such that they can always be replenishing the aisles as soon as stuff runs out.
Because I feel like for now they actually know the buying patterns or habits. They've kind of, they have an estimate of what to expect on a daily. So
what goes faster than what. Yeah.
Unless maybe the stock is somewhere being ferried on the ship
or something, or being cleared at the port.
Otherwise, there's nothing much in terms of variety.
Yeah. And then I think we'd also want to talk about the quality of the stuff that you buy there. If you bought something from there, what has been your experience using it? How's the quality? I wouldn't advise anyone to shop for an electronic from China Square because they are not the dealers. And when you're making a big purchase from there, what is the deal? I'd love to know. This thought crossed my mind as soon as I'd exited the mall. Like, do they offer a warranty? What is the return policy? Would they allow you to return something that turns out to be faulty?
Yeah.
Maybe it only hit you that maybe this thing is not working and it's not your fault. Would they allow you to go and swap it? And maybe it's a very big purchase. It costs you a couple of dollars. I don't know how that would work out. So before you make such a big purchase, make sure that you know the terms.
Yeah, okay. Given that this is a bargain store, I don't know. I'm not quite sure about the quality, but I did notice that there are different price points. Maybe if you're shopping for a comforter or a duvet or a bed sheet or pillows, you could see actually price ranges. Maybe there's some from 300 up till 1,000 for pillows, and that shows you that maybe these are
and
different.
Then even bed sheets they went up to 8,000.
Yeah, and comforters. So that's
from 2,000 to.
That says something about
the quality.
Even carpets, like it's kind of you just get what.
The more you spend, the better the quality.
Yeah, or rather you get what your budget. You can
buy something within your budget.
Yeah, so just look out for that. But if you have bought anything, especially electronics from China, so you can just comment things like blender, toasters, microwaves. What is the drill? What's the experience using such?
How is the quality?
Yeah, how's the quality?
Did they give you a warranty?
Yeah, and even everyday appliances like bedsheets. So how do you find the quality?
As compared to maybe your other purchases that you made locally or maybe even overseas.
Yeah. So finally, last but not least, we'd like to comment something on the customer service. And we basically feel it was a good experience. The staff are very helpful.
They're very kind and helpful.
They'll show you around. They're very professional.
And they're not on your way, following you around.
Yeah.
Asking you, why are you recording?
Why are you recording? Where are you going? What do you want? Like, those guys who can.
Yeah, they're really nice. Yeah, they can show you where the staircases are. Like if you ask for something, they point you to the right direction. Or if it's not there, they just tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is a big plus.
It is a big plus
for us.
Yeah, and you could easily spot them on the aisles. Like easily notice.
They were wearing branded t-shirts. So you cannot confuse them for other shoppers. Yeah, and they were on the alert. So yeah, that is big up to the customer care department.
Yeah, and basically that wraps up our review of China Square. And we'll be happy to hear from you. Like,
tell us, what was your experience? Did you find more stuff? If you bought something from there, how is it serving you?
Yes.
Also tell us for things like carpets and maybe beddings, is it wise for someone to go there instead of going to Isili?
Also curtains.
And curtains. Would you advise someone to go to China Square to buy curtains as opposed to maybe going to Isili? And when it comes to cutlery,
Kamkunji versus China Square.
Yeah.
Personally, I didn't see any cutlery there, but
zilikuwa zote zimeisha. This is not a lie. There was nothing on the aisle, so we cannot speak for the prices of things like the cutlery and home decor and stuff like that.
That's true. So thank you so much for watching, and
be sure to follow both of us on our platform because we're going to post this same video on both our channels.
Yes.
Yeah, so if you're watching on my channel, be sure to subscribe to Becky Wanyonyi's channel, and also go and watch her review because the reviews are going to be different.
Yes, please.
And also follow us on Instagram. At It's Rachel Nelima on Instagram.
And it's Becky Wanyonyi at Instagram.
Yes, and be sure to catch us on the next one.
Yes. Thank you.
Bye.